Hey everyone, I'm going to try this again. This is going to be, let's see, take three. Yes, take three. I just recently updated my laptop, and as a former IT guy, I'm reminded of some of the things that I really did not like. And that was when Windows updates would blow up your computer. And well, that's what happened. So my computer keeps crashing, and I have to fix it because it's pretty hard to function like this, especially when I'm on the phone and on my computer every single day. Anyway, enough about that. It's Saturday. I'm still in the office. I just made my last call. I tried to do this video a couple of times earlier between appointments about something that happened on Thursday with one of my clients, and it really, really upset me, got under my skin. I was planning on doing a video before now, and quite frankly, I had to just make sure that I was in a calmer state to do it because I was so upset. And fortunately, I'm able to be calm because now I have something else to be upset about, namely my computer crashing again and again. So on Thursday, I spoke with one of my clients who lives in the country. He is in a very rural area. And so I had driven up to his house last year, and I enrolled him in a dual special needs plan. For those of you who don't know what dual special needs is, or a dual eligible beneficiary, as we call it, someone who is dual eligible is someone who has both Medicare and Medicaid. There's many insurance carriers out there that offer dual special needs plans to these folks that have a lot of additional benefits that are included, dental, vision, a food card, over the counter. There's a lot of additional benefits for these folks to really help them out, because obviously, if you're on Medicaid, it means that your income is pretty low, and you could use the help. So I went to go meet this gentleman and enrolled him in a plan with a company that most of you would know if I said the name. Very popular, big company. They have probably more clients in Louisiana than anywhere else, and or than any other plan in Louisiana, I should say. And so everything was good. Everything was great. He's happy. His doctors take the plan, his medications, everything is covered. He's got all the extra benefits, everything is great. Well, Thursday, come to find out that he got a phone call from one of these big call centers. Don't want to really mention the name. I'll just tell you that, they let you select quotes. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he gets a phone call, and the lady starts asking him, or she tells him, hey, we want to make sure that all of your medications are still covered. So that's kind of how the conversation started. And she started getting information about his medications and all these different things. Long story short, what wound up happening was he got switched, we call it flipped, to a different plan. Some of these call centers have so many agents working, and they're incentivized to submit as many enrollments as possible. And unfortunately, it's often done at the expense of the member, of the client, of you, even if it's not necessarily in your best interest, just so somebody can get another enrollment, just so somebody else can get paid. When if someone was doing the right thing, this would have never happened. The plan that he was enrolled in was also with the same company, great company. But this particular plan, I've never written it. Quite honestly, I don't even know when you ever would. I think it's just a filler plan. It's just there, but the benefits are horrible. It has a monthly premium. The co-pays, if you were to go into the hospital, are in excess of $500 per day. It has a co-insurance of like 20%, which is basically just like having original Medicare and no Medicare supplement. It's insane. So like I said, this gentleman is on a dual special needs plan. He doesn't pay anything. His monthly premium is nothing. Most of the copays are zero on this particular plan. Um, he doesn't have really any out-of-pocket costs, and he gets all these extra benefits. There is no way he knew what he was getting. Um, he said they never explained anything on the phone. I believe him. I didn't hear the entire call. Did he authorize the enrollment somehow? Maybe he did. Maybe he forgot. I don't know. Some of these call centers are allowed to do things that, quite honestly, we can't do. One of those things, for example, is they can enroll people with just a voice signature. Normally, what happens if I enroll someone over the phone, first I have to get a scope of appointment. I need to get your permission. First of all, I should have your permission to call you. Secondly, I need your permission to actually go over all the plan details with you. And then if you choose to enroll in that plan and I help you with it, then we have to get a signature some way, shape, or form. Most of the time, if I'm not in person with a client, I'm able to do this via email. If I'm in person with you, obviously I can do it like on an iPad or a computer and just have you sign the enrollment form and submit it. No problem. This gentleman, again, he lives in a very rural area, has no internet, has a flip phone, doesn't even have a phone that's capable of doing any kind of signature whatsoever. Once I found out what happened, I was pretty upset. And when I explained to him kind of what happened, what it sounds like happened, he wasn't very happy either, because he kept asking, when am I supposed to get a new card? And I said, well, what do you mean get a new card? And I said, you don't have to re-enroll in the plan that we did. You're automatically re-enrolled. That's how Medicare Advantage works, unless the plan changes or it goes away. When you're in a Medicare Advantage plan, you're automatically enrolled in the next plan year. So we got on the phone with the carrier, the insurance company. We're on the phone about an hour. We did a three-way call, and hopefully they're going to be able to put him back on the plan that we had him on, which was the appropriate plan. They've also started a sales investigation. Hopefully they'll get the recorded call or something to find out what all was said in that call, because it was pretty obvious that the plan was not presented. The details of the plan were not presented. And he was just enrolled in something that was just terrible. If they don't act quickly, then at least him being a dual eligible member does at least give him what's called a special election period. So, it may mean I may just need to jump back in the car and go drive all the way up there to go see him and manually enroll him back into the plan that he was already on. If we can't get this thing fixed before the end of the month. The other part about that is if he goes to the doctor, goes to get medications, he's going to get a bill. He's going to get a pretty big bill, actually, and that's a problem. He didn't know that. He wasn't aware of it. He's pretty upset about it, and I don't blame him. The other thing is when he got this phone call, he had just had a couple of seizures, a couple of other things that had gone on. So, it's pretty easy to see where maybe, he wasn't completely there and really understanding what was going on. But either way, like I said, the benefits obviously weren't really explained, because he would have never, ever done anything. It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm rambling on a little bit, and I guess I should just stop saying the same thing. It really upset me. We care about our clients, and that's what upset me more than anything. We do get paid at the end of the day. I don't want to lose a client, but it's not about $20. It's not going to make or break my business. It's about what was done to this gentleman. It was about the change that took place and the impact that will have on him. This man who gets only a few $100s a month cannot afford to have a plan that he's going to have a bunch of bills. It's terrible. This happens a lot. This happens all the time. I talked before about, some of these commercials that you see on TV, the football player, who he is. and all this, and just so much misleading information out there. It's unbelievable. And this is another thing that happens in this business that unfortunately gives a lot of us honest agents a bad name or makes people nervous, is because they get these phone calls and they think that something good is happening, and it's not. Now, that's not to say that every agent that does telesales and everything that they're bad, because they're not. Okay, there's good agents out there that care about people, that do the right thing. Unfortunately, there's also a whole lot of them that don't. They're just worried about making money. They don't care what plan they put you on. They're just going to do whatever they need to do to flip you to another plan. So my advice, my encouragement, what I hope you're getting from this right now is, if you get some phone call out of the blue, you didn't request information from these people. If they ask you for your Medicare number, do not give them your Medicare number. Do not give them your Social Security number. You don't have to do that in order to get information about a specific plan. It's not required. If you call me tomorrow and you say, Paul, I'm a little curious about this plan. Now, I may need to actually get what's, again, a scope of appointment in order to go over the details with you. Okay. But I don't have to have all of your personal information in order to just talk with you. However, if I'm going to enroll you in a different plan, I do need that information. So you get these phone calls, don't just easily give your information to someone that you don't know, someone that you don't trust, unless they've really instilled some trust with you. It's upsetting. It upsets me. I guess I'm venting a little bit, and I figure, well, hopefully my vent can help somebody. And so that's why I decided to say these things today. And I hope it's beneficial to you. If you don't already have an independent agent, you can certainly contact me, contact our office here in Metairie. We represent every Medicare Advantage plan in Louisiana, as well as many across the country. We are licensed in 21 states. And it's important to have an agent. Even if it's not me, find a good independent agent that is licensed and appointed with more than one company, that you can trust, that you can have a relationship with, that when you have a question, you can contact them. They're going to answer the phone. If they can't answer the phone immediately, they're going to call you back, and they're going to answer your questions, and they're going to make sure that you're in the best situation that you can be in. They're going to take the time to explain the benefits to you, make sure you understand what you're getting, and answer your questions before changing you to anything. That's what should be happening. So again, if we can be of help in any way, please give us a call here, 504-541-5777. Feel free to visit us on the web at graniteinsurance.com or on Facebook. If you found this helpful at all, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, which, I'm still figuring out YouTube myself. Like it, share it, let somebody else know. And just be vigilant about protecting your information and making sure that you don't give the wrong person any information. So have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Hope this has been helpful, and take care.